Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's going for a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
Receiver makes the catch. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass is caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To the air, it's Sellers. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze.
Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Running out of time in the pocket. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
On third and long here, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Running with purpose. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. And the Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
And that catch is hauled in the clear of the 25. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. The Gamecocks looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll run the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. They've got him to sack for the defense.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This one will be fair caught. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
Kansas State 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Fighting off the defender. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. He's moving out of the pocket now. And tackled there by the defense.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's a draw to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Sellers. He's escaping the pocket now. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Here comes the point after attempt. After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
To throw, it's Sellers. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. Bringing pressure. Using his legs on the scramble. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And the Wildcats looking to run some tempo here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. It went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Gamecocks will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Lets it go. Catch made. A lot of space now. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And they'll use the ground game here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back has it on the screen now. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, listen, Listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Oh, my gosh, what a missed opportunity for this defense. You talk about being a deflator. That ball goes up in the air, chance for an interception, and instead they give up a completion off of a tip ball.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Going for a big play downfield. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. An explosive play, big gain, spotted down near the 37.
I love plays like this when everything just kind of comes together. It's like an orchestra. Offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. The receiver works from the left all the way over across the formation to the right. And the quarterback with that time puts the ball right on the money. Well designed and well executed here for a big play for this offense.
Makes the catch downfield. An impressive spin there. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Kansas State has moved into the red zone now.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Launching one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas State. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. They'll tackle him out across the 20. The Gamecocks come to the line and run the hurry up. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the handoff. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Ball handed off. Here's a jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. And it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's the target, and it's complete. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Now it's 2nd down here. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Physical run earns the first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. Finding space at the 20. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gamecocks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Pressure is coming. Defense is coming after him. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Dropping back, it's Johnson. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on this. But the good news is short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he finds his target. He has the first. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's on the run. Launches deep. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Got it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Kansas State now operating in the red zone. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Kansas State. And the comeback continues. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Caught quickly. That's a strong stiff arm. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. More out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
No press here. The defense backing away. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Edwards. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back gets the football. Powering through. Powerful running into the secondary.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, a reverse. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Time running down. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, look out. The football is free. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the sack. Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Kansas State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Play action here on first down. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game. An offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win? And they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we